happened just this morning. Pope Francis is condemning sex abuse by priests this morning in his first extended response to a grand jury report accusing hundreds of Roman Catholic clergy in Pennsylvania.
In a letter to Catholics around the world, the Pope wrote, "The heart-wrenching pain of these victims was long ignored, kept quiet, or silenced. Even though it can be said that most of these cases belong to the past, we did not act in a timely manner, realizing the magnitude and the gravity of the damage done to so many lives. No effort must be spared to create a culture able to prevent such situations from happening, but also to prevent the possibility of their being covered up and perpetuated." Francis also focused on the youngest victims, writing, "We showed no care for the little ones, and we abandoned them."
The Pope's letter came after a cardinal accused by some of covering up abuses in Pittsburgh pulled out of a high-profile conference. Cardinal Donald Wuerl, the Archbishop of Washington, was scheduled to speak this week in Ireland before a visit by Pope Francis. He faces calls for his resignation after that sweeping grand jury report detailing decades of sex abuse by priests in Pennsylvania. Jan Crawford is at St. Matthew's Cathedral in Washington with the story we've been following since the beginning. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning. Cardinal Wuerl didn't preside over Sunday Mass here, and his spokesman tells CBS this morning that he canceled that speech in Ireland, where the Pope is also going to appear, because he didn't want to be a distraction.
He was part of a conspiracy to cover up a child porn ring run by priests in Pittsburgh. You can't read this without vomiting if you're a Catholic who believes in the church.
Prominent Catholics continue to condemn Cardinal Donald Wuerl. He's the highest-ranking church official implicated in last week's report into predatory priests, but has given no indication about stepping down.
The pain and the suffering is something that we need to accept responsibility for in helping survivors.
He strongly defended his 18-year tenure as bishop in Pittsburgh to CBS News' Nikki Batiste last week.
If there were allegations, we dealt with them immediately.
Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro, who led the 2-year investigation, said Wuerl wasn't being truthful.
The church's own documents simply do not back up what the cardinal had to say to you.
On Sunday, parishioners said the church needed a shakeup.
And we got to pull our weeds and purify ourselves just as Jesus tells us to.
He needs to address it somehow and not try to push it under the table.
Pittsburgh's current bishop, David Zubik, once a top Wuerl lieutenant, also defended himself Sunday.
I can honestly say that we have followed every single step that we needed to follow to be responsible. The Church of Pittsburgh today is not the church that's described in the grand jury report.
Now, the scandal obviously has had a nationwide impact. Dallas's bishop suspended a pastor and asked police to investigate what he called credible claims that this pastor had sexually molested 3 teens more than a decade ago. And the bishop of Fort Wayne, Indiana, said that he would release the names of priests accused in his diocese. Nora?
All right, Jan, thank you. It is significant to hear the Pope finally speak out about this and what was really quite a lengthy letter.
Yeah, that's right. And priests are speaking from the pulpit of Mass on Sunday, and we'll have to keep speaking about this. This is a long-term problem for all of us Catholics.
Yeah, the question is what more, other than asking for forgiveness, is what steps the church is going to take to prevent the abuse in the future.
Who else may need to step down?
Right.